Sticking everything down.
Yeah. First bar is empty. First bar empty. Everyone comes in together. One, two, three, four.
Government 13 right now.
I got the time.
Camera fixated right on us and runs for 2 seconds. I found the other page of that one too.
Which one?
It was in a weird spot.
It's just under
Royal Stardust?
Yeah. 1 second.
Man, ready? There you go. One, two, three, go.
Good evening, everyone. Please remove your hats and stand as you are able for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please be seated. Welcome and good evening, everyone. I'm Tim Casper, the interim president of Madison Area Technical College. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and district board, I welcome you all to this truly special event, our spring commencement. Thank you to the Madison College Choral Collective for your beautiful performance of our national anthem, and to the Madison College Brass Quintet for tonight's processional music. Now, graduates, I want you to take this moment. Forget about the stress of finals, of finding parking here this evening, of getting those caps and gowns, and any other worries you may have had earlier today. You're here right now. All these people here gathered are here for each of you. And to you, our audience of family, friends, and other supporters, thank you for being here tonight. Your presence is a demonstration of the pride and love you have for each of the individuals gathered on the floor here. No doubt many of you have been cheering these graduates on, hoping and dreaming with and for them. And for that, I thank you, and these graduates thank you. Many of our students are juggling their studies with other commitments, ranging from jobs, sometimes several of them, to family and community obligations. Being a student means having to sacrifice time with loved ones, missing the occasional special event or precious moment, and that has never been easy. Graduates, tonight, we honor you for those sacrifices and the efforts that led you to this day. But let's also take a moment to recognize your own personal cheering section. It's time you give your loved ones a round of applause. I extend this spirit of gratitude now to our District Board of Trustees for their leadership, wisdom, and commitment to our students. Our board represents the citizens who live in the 12-county district served by Madison College. I ask the board members who are with us tonight to stand as they are introduced. Board Chair Donald D. Dantzler, Jr. Shiva Badar Siloff, Board Vice Chair. And Trustees Tanya Olson, Ann McNeary, Shayna Lewis, Corby White, and Chris Canty. Please join me in recognizing our board members for all they do to guide and serve Madison College. And now I ask these representatives of our college community of administrators, faculty, and staff to stand as they are introduced. beginning with members of the President's Cabinet, Dr. Beth Giles, Provost, Dr. Mark Thomas, Executive Vice President of Policy and Strategy, Mel Charbonneau, Chief Marketing and Communications Officer, Corey Christinger, Chief Information Officer, Dr. Demira Grady, Vice President of College Culture and Climate, Dr. Sylvia Ramirez, Executive Vice President, Finance and Administration, and Tina Ajedo, Interim Vice President of Student Affairs. Thank you for your leadership and commitment to our students and our mission. Now, when we ask you, our students, what you enjoy most about Madison College, you often say, my instructors. To our faculty, please know that your wisdom, experience, and your passion for teaching are valued every day. Thank you for your work in and beyond the classroom. Several of our faculty leaders are with us this evening. I'd like to introduce them. President of Local 243, representing the full-time faculty, Dr. Jonathan Pollock. And joining this year's Distinguished Teacher of the Year Award winners, Steve Knoll, instructor in the Marketing Department, Pierre Stevenson, faculty member in the School of Business and Applied Arts, and Associate Degree Nursing instructor, Dr. Aaron Kupkovitz. Madison College is fortunate to boast talented faculty and staff across many disciplines in transfer programs, technical areas, trades, and professional academies. Would all of our faculty, staff, and administrators in attendance tonight please rise so that we may recognize you. And also joining us on the stage tonight are some of our student leaders. Would they please stand when I call their name? Raichi Zhang, Student Liaison to the District Board of Trustees. Tonight's student speaker, Annette Crowder. Jose Villarreal, our WTCS Student Ambassador and incoming Student Senate President. And Student Senate Vice President of Administration and Finance, Quinn Matson. And finally, our outgoing Student Senate President, Kai Brito. Thank you also to the members of the Wisconsin State Legislature for being here this evening. Please join me in welcoming them. Senator Sarah Kieski, 14th Senate District. Senator Melissa Ratcliffe, 16th Senate District. Representative Joan Fitzgerald, 46th Assembly District. Representative Randy Udell, 47th Assembly District. And Representative Andrew Heisel, 48th Assembly District. Graduates, each of you on your journey to this moment began at some point to imagine a different future for yourself, a future grounded in possibility. For some of you, that possibility was perfectly clear. You selected your program of study and advanced through your coursework to completion. For others, your specific path was less clear. You may have started in one program and later changed, but you kept true to that future you imagined, and you too have completed your program. In Imagination First, Unlocking the Power of Possibility, authors Eric Liu and Scott Nope Brandon share insights from individuals who committed themselves to imagining new possibilities. A foundational insight shared relates to finding purpose. If your purpose is well defined, if you believe in it wholeheartedly, if you commit to it with the best of your ability, you will be able to achieve it. If this sounds like the beginning of your journey to earning your degree, you've already learned an essential lesson to pursuing fulfilling possibilities. Now, tonight's ceremony is known as commencement. For each of you are commencing something new. And as you start this new beginning, your purpose, your why, is guiding you to work for a particular organization, to continue your studies at a particular university, or to volunteer for a group or cause aligned to your purpose. Now, in that job, at that university, with that volunteer opportunity, you will begin to wonder about the possibilities associated with that experience. What is it you'll pursue to fulfill your purpose? The educational experience you've had with your instructors, advisors, and fellow students provides you with the skills, understandings, and a more confident sense of self to commence answering this question. And over your lifetime, professionally and personally, you will continue to identify new possibilities to pursue to fulfill your sense of purpose. So what have you learned to prepare yourself for identifying a new possibility? The power of curiosity. As the authors noted, and what you have experienced, when presented with a new problem, a new issue, we can not only draw upon our past experiences to understand how we might identify a possibility to address that problem, to advance that issue. Curiosity was foundational to all the educational experiences you've had before Madison College and with Madison College. You have learned that the initial information presented to you about an issue may not provide you a complete understanding of it, and therefore limit the possibilities you can imagine for solving the problem or advancing the issue. You have learned to ask questions, to seek additional viewpoints from other materials and sources, to discuss issues with others, to be open to changing your initial understanding of the issue. Identifying all the possibilities associated with an issue requires this type of reflection and engagement with multiple perspectives. Being curious and seeking out different viewpoints may affirm and sharpen your initial understanding of an issue and transform what you see as the possibilities. Or, through your curiosity, you may develop a new, different understanding of an issue. Acknowledging a change in your understanding of an issue demonstrates confidence, strength, and humility. And with a new understanding of an issue, you may seek out entirely different possibilities to pursue to advance it. So what have you learned to support you with advancing possibilities? How will you advance your possibility? So as part of your college experience, you have had the opportunities to build relationships to advance a possibility. The group projects and classes, the clubs you participated in, the athletic teams you played on, all required you to practice important skills. You sought to listen to understand your fellow students and learned to acknowledge that people of goodwill may hold validly different perspectives on an issue. You developed new relationships that had not existed prior to coming to the college. You showed care for others, even when that care might not have been given back. By doing these things, you achieved collective successes. But that road to success was not always easy, and there may have been stumbles along the way. In Christopher Nolan's Batman: The Dark Knight, Alfred Pennyworth offers this perspective on setbacks, on failure. He states to Bruce Wayne, "Why do we fall, sir? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up." As you learned to pick yourself up after a disappointment, after a frustration, your ability to get up after you fell and continue to pursue the possibility with your individual talents and that of your group, your club, or your team, it grew. These skills and abilities you developed during your tenure will prepare you for that next job, for further education if that is what you choose to pursue, and for volunteer service. Now, as we congratulate you on your journey, I want to call to your attention that these skills you practiced and developed will also support you with exercising your rights and responsibilities in our pluralistic society. As humans, we live varied lives. We come from different backgrounds and experiences. But as humans, we do have things in common, and I encourage you to seek out those things you may have in common with others in your communities. They may be small things, like a shared interest in music or film. They may be big things, like a shared concern for children's mental health or the safety and quality of drinking water. Finding something in common with others builds and strengthens relationships, It supports us with pursuing the possibilities that improve our lives, the lives of family and neighbors, and the lives of those who will come after us. You can find things in common with others by being curious, by seeking out other viewpoints, listening to understand, being open to changing your perspective, and showing care for one another. All of this is vital to practice to benefit the health of our society and the well-being of one another. Now, you leave here tonight no longer students, but alumni of Madison College. The associate degrees, the technical diplomas, and certificates you have earned will continue to open doors for you throughout your lives. As your alma mater, Madison College will always be here for you, cheering you on. Keep in touch so that we may celebrate your success. We are proud of you. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement. Onward, and go Wolfpack. And now it's my honor to introduce you to the Madison College District Board of Trustees Chair, Donald Dantzler.
Thank you, Dr. Casper, and good evening, graduates. On behalf of Madison College District Board, it is my absolute honor to congratulate you. Today is not just a celebration of what you've accomplished, but of everything that lies ahead and all the ways you'll continue to shape the world around you. Commencement signals a beginning, and while this may feel like an ending, your last class, your last test, your last walk through the halls, it's really the start of an entirely new chapter. Some of you are preparing to transfer to a four-year university. Some of you are stepping directly into careers. And some of you may be taking a much-deserved moment of rest before you embark on what's next. Whatever path you're on, I hope you're taking time to celebrate and recognize what it took to get here. And wherever you're headed after tonight, know this: we are absolutely proud of you. Madison College alumni are more than graduates. They're business owners, civic leaders, frontline workers, artists, educators, parents, neighbors, and mentors. They're the people building and bettering the communities we call home, and now you join them. You are the newest chapter in a living legacy, a network of people who not only found opportunity at Madison College, but who now help create it for others. A diverse group of graduates that represent the beauty and strength of diversity in our communities. That's the message I want to leave with you tonight. Our communities need your voices now more than ever. Your empathy, your ideas, your lived experience. We need you not just to succeed, but to lift others as you rise. To be present in the spaces where decisions are being made, to build connections, to speak truth, and to keep learning, growing, and sharing what it is that you have learned. Our communities depend on people like you, people who are ready to go to work, yes, but also ready to make their work matter. Our economy, our civic life, our shared future, they are all shaped by what you choose to do and what you've gained here. And as you move forward, I invite you to carry something with you: joy and hope. There are times when life feels uncertain, when you're not sure where you fit or what's next. In these moments, I invite you, perhaps even challenge you, to choose joy anyway. Choosing joy has become one of the most powerful decisions that I've made. It's been my quiet act of resistance, a way to keep going when giving up was much easier. So tonight, take pride in what you've earned. You've grown not just in knowledge, but in courage, in clarity, and in community. And in our capacity to lead with joy and hope, wherever life takes you next, know that Madison College goes with you. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud of you. We believe in you, and we can't wait to see how you continue this story. Thank you, and go Wolfpack.
Thank you, Chair Dantzler, for your leadership and for your inspiring words. I'm now proud to introduce our student speaker, Annette Crowder. Annette is a first-generation college student and has been a change maker during her time at Madison College, serving as the president of the Black Student Union, the Madison College ambassador to the Wisconsin Technical College system, and taking on many other leadership roles in student government. She is graduating this evening with a degree in Human Services and Addiction Studies. She plans to transfer to UW-Whitewater to pursue a bachelor's degree in social work. Please welcome Annette Crowder.
Thank you. Welcome to this moment, this golden thread in the ever-growing tapestry of your life. Here we gather, not as one story, but as a chorus of voices, each with its own rhythm, each one shaped by struggle, sparked by purpose, and stitched with hope. Your success doesn't mirror the person beside you. Yours is carved, chiseled by trembling hands that dared to try, honed by the sturdy grind of persistence, etched with scars of survival, and maybe, in some cases, brushed by grace and good fortune. Every stumble, every pivot, every comeback, a testament to only a path you could walk. And now together, we mark this mile of our shared journey as the Madison College class of spring 2025. My name is Annette Crowder, a proud graduate to be with an associate's degree in human services that has an embedded technical diploma for addiction studies, two powerful paths of purpose earned through one unwavering journey. Our education is not a pause in life, rather a launch pad, a loud declaration. We are not done growing. Here we found a place for students of every kind. First-generation trailblazers, parents juggling everything, including deadlines, international, returning, and transfer students, each of us rewriting what success looks like. Madison College isn't just affordable and accessible, it's a place filled with student-centered leadership, essential support services, and instructors who don't just teach you. Some spark your mind, some challenge your core, and a few leave imprints that last or fuel passions discovered while at Madison College. Through shared governance and bold collaboration, we students didn't just exist inside the system, we helped shape it. And I hope that shaping continues. With our ideas, our courage, and our untamed dreams. Leadership isn't about waiting politely for a seat at the table. It's about building a new table, strong enough to hold all of us. I stand here as a student senator, a former WTCS student ambassador, an inducted member of the National Society of Leadership and Success. As you heard, president of the Black Student Union, a writing fellow, and a proud TRIO student under RISE, which a lot of you probably know stands for Retention, Initiative, Student Engagement. The titles don't matter to me as much as this collective path we are walking together in this moment. It's powerful. I stand here with a voice for us that holds an intention nourished by our families, friends, and the philosophy of Madison College being a student-centered institution. My friend Kai, not long ago, said, I had to channel my inner Annette voice. And that stuck with me because it reminds me leadership isn't just about what we do, it's about what we unite in others. Some of us climb mountains, shoes worn thin, heavy hearts, eyes fixed on the summit, even when the climb got cruel. We sacrificed. Late nights turned into early mornings, textbooks turned into pillows, jobs blurred into classes, but we didn't quit. We are not just graduates, we are the conquerors of cliffs that tried to break us. Others of us weathered storms, winds of doubt, torrents of fear. We learned to tread water, to float, to swim through the untold of uncertainty. We didn't just survive, we arrived. And some paved quiet roads, no fanfare, no crisis, just slow, steady progress. No grand gains, just a collective of small, silent victories. That reminds us, success doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers, and still, it rises. Yes, some of us caught lucky breaks, doors opened at just the right time. That too is part of the story. Because what matters most is not how one enters the room, but how we show up inside it. The college gave us more than lectures, labs, and homework. It gave us people, writing tutors who turned frustration into confidence, student life, Senate seats that turned ideas into reality, programs like RISE that reminded us our identities are not tolerated here, they are celebrated. We found safe spaces to speak up. We found people who knew our names. We learned that diversity is not a statistic, it's a living, breathing heartbeat of this place. We discovered that community matters because we don't rise alone, we rise together. Let's be real. Some of us thought about quitting more than once. When grief, health, rent, caregiving collided, when our mental health felt like an ungraded assignment overdue. But we showed up, tired, late, anxious, we showed up. That counts, that matters, that is success. Look around. These aren't your classmates, these are your co-authors in your becoming. We were driven by different fuels, ambition, survival, legacy, curiosity. But to get today, we walk this path forward together. So what now? Now we carry this light into the world. Not just knowledge, but our belief. Belief that we can change rooms, systems, and lives. We step forward with more than diplomas. We carry voice. We carry power. We carry responsibility. Because Madison College doesn't just hand out degrees. It lights torches. And we are the ones to carry them forward. Into neighborhoods that need healing. Into schools, clinics, and city halls. Into communities that need rebuilding and reimagining. We don't need permission to shine. We are the light. So take a breath for our battles, a bow for our bravery, and step toward whatever comes next. We've earned this moment. Hear me now. We are masterpieces. This is just the beginning. Congratulations to us, class of 2025. We are not the same, and that's what makes us strong, because together, our different stories are exactly what the world needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Annette. Graduates, tonight you become a part of a tapestry of inspiring stories. These stories date back to 1912, when 63 students attended the first class of the school that would eventually become Madison Area Technical College. We've grown from a classroom located above a downtown fire station in Madison to our campuses today, 3 in Madison and 4 regional campuses in Fort Atkinson, Portage, Reedsburg, and Watertown. And we serve more than 25,000 students each year. I now want to call your attention to the graduates of distinction who are participating in tonight's commencement. Outlined in your program are Special Service Award designations with an explanation of what the different tassels, cords, or stoles worn by our graduates signify. Now, would all of our veterans of the United States Armed Forces, honor program students, service award recipients, academic honor society students, TRIO students, TOPS students, Scholars of Promise, Men of Excellence, and international graduates, please stand so that we may recognize you. You may be seated. I'd like to extend one final thank you to the faculty, staff, and administration who not only keep Madison College running, they make it a truly special place. Thank you for your service to Madison College. Now, graduates, it's here. Your big moment has arrived. We request that audience members please hold their applause until all the graduates have been recognized. If family and friends wish to take pictures of the graduates, I will pause with each graduate after they have crossed the stage. To avoid congestion and to keep things moving, we ask that you kindly wait until your graduate is scheduled to approach the stage by cohort, as noted in your commencement program. We ask that you return to your seats and remain seated until the conclusion of the recessional. Thank you to tonight's readers, Bernie Hose and Anna Purnell, for acknowledging each of our graduates. Dr. Giles, would you please do the honors of presenting these students for graduation?
Members of the Madison Area Technical College District Board of Trustees, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you the students of our various schools of the college and our 12-county district for graduation. Inasmuch as these graduates have completed all the requirements set forth by the Wisconsin Technical College System Board, the Madison Area Technical College District Board, and our faculty, I hereby recommend them for graduation.
Liberal Arts Transfer, Arts and Humanities, School of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Ana Cruz Martinez.
Peter Bubenzer.
Joshua Drew.
Kayla Fuller.
Nancy Karina Gardino.
Ezra Goldman.
Raina Hart.
Susan Heckel.
Celeste House.
Ayo Patricia Katie.
Felix Kalsher.
Malina King.
Kaya Mance.
Yvette Martinez.
Jackie McCord.
Chloe Mitchell.
Sabrina Pankratz.
Ross Paulette.
Regina Ponce.
Paula Rera Contreras.
Yi Santiago.
Bailey Vukasovic.
Will Wirt.
Liberal arts transfer, economics and pre-business, Isula B. Avila.
Franco Becerra.
Lester Boom.
Caleb Bergeron.
Jessica Kingsborough. Conrad McLaughlin.
Maxwell Fink.
Berta Mercelli.
Matea Krinky.
Josh Plasterer.
Brian Miller.
Colin Rawls. Marina Sahida.
Lena Peng.
Madison Tilley.
Justin Pleasant.
Joseph Uri.
Garrett Reed.
Janetta Walters.
Zephyr Reineman.
Liberal arts transfer, education, Cordell Fundmaker.
Stacy Ordonez.
Annabelle Gates.
Edith Victoria Noriega.
Rebecca Slayball.
Sandra Stewart.
Liberal arts transfer, social sciences, Arturo Aguilar.
Alex Berady.
Gretchen Divanisha Rodriguez.
Viviana Di Piazza.
Shane Funmaker. Lexi Maui.
Yolexa Hidrogo.
Declan Rafter.
Margaret Joof.
Cassandra Vae.
Cameron Miller.
Jaquita Wilder.
Sydney Elizabeth Raymond.
Jacob Withy.
Jamie Vasquez.
School of Business and Applied Arts, Accounting, Jade Baker.
Stephanie Cerniglia.
Katrina Bennett.
Emily Briggs.
Kai Brito.
Kayla Chapman.
Athena Croft.
Claudia Cruz Castillo.
Montserrat Flores.
Deborah Gillitzer.
Holly Harvey.
A.J. Lerner.
Xavier Pavlovsky.
Danae Nawalo.
Benawende Ramde.
Rachel Rademacher.
Kimberly Sanchez.
Jennifer Rivas Alcantara.
Coming Vang.
Morgan Thompson.
Erica Young.
Nicole Zins.
Accounting Assistant, Chris Evans.
Alyssa Smith.
Finance, Logan Pitterly.
Animation, Sophia Choles.
Casey Hamill.
Alyssa Littlefield.
Brianna Norley.
Brandon Simmons.
Architectural Technology, John Bogan.
Destiny Hassane Cordova Alvarez.
Juan David Alejandro, John David Alexander, Roll Don Cole Bides Gorlund.
Brent Keeney.
Elena Mangles.
Sammy Kohlhaas.
Kiana Michaels.
Reynaldo Velázquez.
Jaden White.
Graphic design, Zachary Dunn.
Jess Grunwald.
Elliot Jakubek.
Emily Welsh.
Benjamin Lewis.
Interior Design, Gwen Belcher.
Teresa Beard.
Taylin Bliss.
Maggie Bramer.
Macy Breinig.
What? Caitlin Lather.
Abby McCulloch.
Danielle McKinney.
Avery Rodefeld.
Lauren Olson.
Maya Tolbert.
Photography, George Buryakov.
Sandibel Cosme Aguaro.
Sirkis Lomombe.
Evelyn Olson.
Morgan Lovick.
Hunter Radke.
Tenzin Pelmo.
Gracie Weekman.
Skyla Barajas.
Mike Lorkey.
Corey Frank.
Julius Ogari.
Cassandra Muniz.
Web and Digital Media Design, School of Business and Applied Arts, Aiden Kelly.
Mason Wong.
Business Generalist, thank you. School of Business and Applied Arts, Stephanie Coretto.
Madison Wagner.
Tita Maria Drame.
Business Management, Lauren Baton.
Samantha Gartman.
Sebastian Baena.
Kaya Hatofter Heidi.
Jacqueline Garcia.
Haven Heidelberg.
Kimberly Haffenstein.
Maddie Clone. Madeline Clone.
Debbie Hummin.
Ariana Schaefer.
Garrett Reynolds.
Adriana Tom.
Kristen Schwingle.
Human Resource Management, School of Business and Applied Arts. Human Resource Management, Ivan Batista Sanchez.
Entrepreneurship, Amor Bivens.
Peyton Guest.
Amber Evans.
Pania Lore.
Levi Jones.
Elizabeth Simpson.
Paige Sprecher.
Rachel Wenslick.
Risk Management and Insurance, Catherine Gubilete.
Supply Chain Assistant, School of Business and Applied Arts, Nancy Campos Cordova.
Administrative Professional, Jillian Lai.
Medical Administrative Specialist, Nicole Dufay.
Elizabeth Snowdy.
Carrie Schreiber.
Medical Billing, Aaliyah Coulthard.
Office Management, Danielle Gomez.
Jen Warzala.
Artisanal Modern Meat Butchery, Business and Applied Arts, Robert Moreland.
Baking and Decorative Arts, Kayla Clevenger.
Mark Dextry.
Anastasia Espinosa.
Elise Herod.
Lexi Hillebrand.
Kelly Jamison.
Jocelyn Sorensen.
Georgie Stoffsley.
Culinary Arts, Brittany Bustillo.
Abby Martinez.
Anna Riki.
Devin Thomas Sr.
Hospitality Management, Tierra Gibson.
Beatriz Sorares Silva.
Amir Ford.
Kenya Green.
Sruthi Karthikeyan.
Kira Paulowitz.
Magdalena Ayaga Pilogo.
Yamelet Brito.
Fitness, Recreation, and Wellness Management, Rebecca Burkila.
Amy Roldy.
Tim Sanchez.
Marella Zeltke.
Fitness and Wellness Specialist, Omar Carranza Martinez.
Alex Merritt.
Jason Rasmussen.
Natalie Marthaler.
Marketing, Caitlin Johnson.
Elijah Mua.
Aaliyah McCoy.
Juliana Brincan.
Okay. Alec Emmanuel Noel.
Caitlin Witallison.
Kaya Taylor.
Lucy Castro.
Gilda Falcones.
School of Health Sciences, Dental Assistant, Margaret Blake. Jenny Delman.
Peng Hang.
Jillian Moeller.
Emma Vigdal.
Dental hygienist, Yosef Al-Tamimi.
Alexis Anderson.
Jacqueline Ba.
Ada Booker.
Kala Borchet.
Taylor Brenninger.
Kim Christensen.
Marina Clifford.
Alexa Connors.
Tiffany Fredenberg.
Megan Geske.
Grace Holmes.
Allison Brooks Hanusa.
Jenna Hayes.
Amber Hannah.
Haley Johnson.
Georgia Coloren.
Matilda Kirch.
Emma Leese.
Haley Luca Savage.
Molly McLean.
Mansi Medina.
Mackenzie Messman.
Anna O'Leary.
Madison Parkman.
Loden Kaylee.
Casey Fibert.
Allie Ryan.
Cassandra Sager.
Callie Schnitker.
Mary Kate Schlimovitz.
Brooklyn Steinmetz.
Megan Sternad.
Haley Taylor.
Haley Tussman.
Medical Assistant Mickey Baldoff.
Lori Barthel.
Mary Bixby.
Lacey Collins.
Charlotte Doro.
Carrie Elwood.
Odalis Garcia.
Maureen Habel.
Marissa Martinez.
Amy Nord.
Yeah.
Courtney O'Brien.
Jasmine Norfleet.
Cheryl Pop.
Nicole Orange.
Christina Ramirez.
Suzanne Ramazani.
Latoya Solis.
Melissa Schmidt.
Medical Laboratory Technician Carrie Everett.
Caitlin Border.
Hunter Crawford Olson.
Christina Cross.
Olivia Jackson.
Jasper Metzloff.
Alec Neville.
Emery Payne.
Donovan Reish.
Angela Laura Salazar.
Peyton Spurley.
Charlie West.
Medical Coding Specialist C. O'Hara.
Occupational Therapy Assistant Eric Berger.
Maria Rodriguez Felton.
Faith Ferris.
Ruby Flegner.
Eget Gonzalez Favela.
Mia Grace Kalinsky. Maxwell Kuzo.
Sarah Knapp.
Zoe O'Neill.
Tegan Marcoolier.
Kaylee Powers.
Trevor Pauls.
Haley Richter.
Savannah Paulfus.
Ellen Van Gallen.
Carly Thatcher.
Sarah Volks.
Sophia Vinay.
Zuriel Yancey.
Optometric Technician Misty Caldwell.
Abby Garcia.
Utopia Rankin.
Nayuma Sanu.
Phlebotomist Specimen Processor Danielle Grant Rankins.
Victoria Hughes.
Leslie Ann Paniagua Masonet.
Radiography Marie Avey.
Sarah Bong.
Margaret Davis.
Nadia Chu.
Ricky Glaoui.
Jose Esquivel Gomez.
Bailey Gosh.
Jacob Gordon.
Bossy Uweka.
Madeline Grow.
Carly Creedeman. Alice
Gunnar Jerzik.
Elise Kupacek.
Vanessa Leon.
Lauren Malure.
Kiana Patterson.
Madeline Ponte.
Crystal Sanabria.
Mary Sheridan.
Mackenzie Stotts.
Kimberly Tech One Way.
Peyton Yawn.
Respiratory therapist William Olson. Molly
Chloe-
Higgins.
Chloe Gex.
Catherine Hernandez.
Christy Cool.
Kenyana Holmes.
Liliana Martinez Perez.
Kalia Lintner.
Fatima Mendoza Ramirez.
Nitzarami Uribe Sanchez.
Jessica Patterson.
Joseph Incalsa.
Bronwyn Schwer.
Libby Ann Reinert.
Matthew Thompson.
Eric Severson.
Anaya Williams.
Ashley Vang.
Surgical technologist Alexander Basil.
Tammy Harden.
Giselle Munoz.
Jordan Jones.
Jackson Pufall.
Jessica Olson.
Cecily Simmons.
Hannah Reeser.
Cassandra Spratty.
Megan Walsh.
Allison Brunette.
Veterinary technician Morgan Abel.
Olivia Driscoll.
Samantha Caldecourt.
Abigail Gorton.
Brianna Franks.
A.J. Jensima.
Rose Groshak.
Autumn Lessar.
Haley Lewis.
Lily Nespajani.
Sydney Preston.
Madison Roll.
Serena Schutte.
Brooklyn Schumann.
Alexa Selgi.
Liliana Selkin.
Emily Smith.
Evan Swain.
Hannah Tybert.
Anna Trikel.
Cassandra Villapando.
Maureen Wilson.
Amelia Wietrick.
Phlebotomist specimen processor, Christian Patino.
Isabel Zuniga.
Maria Sarcos.
Lizzie Sklar.
School of Human and Protective Services, Legal Studies and Education, Tree Care Technician, Katie Edwards.
Emily Mengen.
Nick Holden.
Michael McIntyre Maloney.
Taylor Sackett.
Alex Stengel.
Alyssa Woodcox.
Crow Streisick.
Basic Early Childhood Educator, Praviana Lawrence.
Early Childhood Education, Veronica Wolf.
McKenna Bauman.
Morgan Butler.
Rachel Drotzer.
Annika Dito.
Deetra McNeil.
Megan Elizabeth Jones.
Autumn Trainer.
Early Childhood Education Preschool, Nashili Gutierrez.
Paramedic Technician, Colby Hintz.
Addiction Studies, Jamie Gaussman.
Abby King.
Devin Baki.
Kimberly Clark.
Annette Crowder.
Riley Custis.
Brianna Dominguez Mendez.
Allison Fisher.
Patricia Gonzalez Mixon.
Shaquila Hayes.
Russ Houston.
Riley Jenick.
Cody Klutzman.
Cameron Linz.
Brenda Meyer.
Audrey Nanez.
Haley Sugarwood.
Juliana Stevens.
Daramaris Tome.
Legal Studies, Paralegal, Isame Carizales.
Brandy Walker.
Kelsey
Virginia.
Kufal.
Virginia Oretta.
Legal Studies, Paralegal, Post-Baccalaureate, Haley Barnes.
John Joseph Banakrik.
Andy Funk.
Criminal Justice, Ryan Acosta.
Somil Benewal.
Carolyn Briggs.
Gabby Cabeza Guerra.
Zoe Cross.
Evan Farley.
Matthew Herman.
Selena Abraham Gonzalez.
Raven Igowski.
Carson Knoble.
Alexis Large.
Josie Samantha Mender.
Hayden Nolden.
Adam Northington.
Carter Waters.
Fire Protection Technician Kaylin Burgum.
Victorian Milky.
Carly O'Neill.
Natalie Shear.
Afi Atsu.
Laura Bermea.
Robin Brabender.
Joseph Beekner.
Rhiannon Dow Thornton.
Haley Andres.
Marquisha Thane.
Brianna Freed.
Carissa Gilbertson.
Amanda Gotluski.
Deladem Haibor Lamte.
Christina Yakubis. Shauna
Ruby
James.
Hernandez Castro.
Shauna James.
Hannah Johnson.
Mackenzie Keller.
Kayla Kleminski.
Nicole Knox.
Jane Martins.
Tenzin Norup.
Kathleen Preston.
Anisha Randall.
Gabby Restivo.
Lexi Rip.
Marcus Salvidar.
Sierra Cersei.
Emma Schauback.
Patricia Saez.
Yvette Torres.
Kimberly Walks.
Jennifer Torres Rivas.
Margot Willie.
Hannah Zuber.
Nursing assistant Cortrice Hennard. Hennard.
Practical nursing Sofia Abejero.
Fatu Baro.
Shatavia Floyd.
Jessica Kermis.
Catalina Lopez.
Denise Majors.
Tamia Smith.
Latifa Musa.
Lillian Uzobihe.
Michaela Starker.
Davida Himes.
Bethany Lynn Weldon.
School of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. Civil Engineering Technology, Nathan Hall.
Henry Picard.
Electrical Engineering Technology, Carlos Alfredo Chango Masakiza.
Samuel Fabian. Samuel Fabian.
Caleb Hudson.
Hawa Nayega.
Asan Wedrago.
Dennis Porgo.
Tegawende Josephine Sagrado.
Electrical maintenance, Lars Orsted.
Electromechanical technology, Kosi Dogbovi.
Modest Yaovi.
Electronics, Benjamin Allhands.
Pen Thi Chen.
Brendan Daly.
Rose Mendoza Bohead.
Industrial Mechanic HVAC, Rogelio Escalera.
IT Cloud DevOps Specialist Isabel Fonseca.
Joseph Hopwood.
Arten Baboni. Baboni.
IT Cybersecurity Specialist, Balaji Abi Abashek.
Miles Adkin.
Jonathan Crosdale Zabel.
Derek Gerber Margie.
David Germanson.
Robert Herring.
Cass Hewitt.
Christopher Hutchins II.
Derek Eistishen.
Nina Kowalkowski.
Yongchang Liu.
Deep Patel.
Juan Ramirez.
Chris Sanford.
David Tamayo Morales.
Michael Tullock.
Levent Tunser.
Jessica Vo.
Aiden White.
IT Data and Analysis Specialist, Rafael Chirala.
Trevor Gertz.
Timothy Kistner. Riley Whitworth.
Caitlin Alvarado.
Eric Lee.
IT Desktop Support Technician, Alejandra Brown.
IT Front-End Developer, Matthew View.
IT Network Specialist, Jacob Gallitz.
Ethan Studer.
Lucky Tao.
IT Web Software Developer, Reese Wendy Ned.
Julia Connor Dieter.
Sita Evans.
Gosi Nomeño.
Samuel Varney.
Jackson Willis.
Liberal Arts Transfer, Engineering, Mohammed Amin.
Karen Benavides.
Cayman Ellis. Cayman Enos.
Liberal arts transfer, pre-BSN nursing, Priscilla Don.
Zawadi Ozalamowi.
Liberal arts transfer, professional health, Jared Daniels.
Elizabeth Smith.
Joanna Aguilar.
Liberal arts transfer, science, technology, and mathematics, Jisang Agasonu.
Meredith Ayanero.
Lee Atkinson.
Ailey Baskai.
Brianna Barrera.
Lexi Birchler.
Nicholas Bloomer.
Tanya Isabella Bonilla Moncada.
Audrey Brunke.
Jonathan Conejo.
Erica Carlson.
Joey Klaas.
Antonio Clark.
Caleb Klaus.
Congratulations.
Gianna Cusimano.
Tegan Davis.
Joshua Sangha Ruandam.
Sierra Ejercito.
Elizabeth Emmerich.
Hattie Frisch.
Savi Gandhari.
Frenzy Gandhi.
Jenna Geisler.
Ruthie Griffin.
Tanya Hill Martinez. Griffin Hellman.
Abby Holtofter Heiden.
Owen Hines.
Sydney Holiday.
Riley Hull.
Ava Hunter.
Maria Tuchame.
Fabakari Jarju.
Kate Jenkins.
Abhishek Jerome.
Stella Jones.
Alex Karolchek.
Rashad Cyril Cote.
Abigail Kramer.
Eliza Kruger.
Alicia Lee.
Mariana Lenz.
Emma McGlynn.
Ishika Nagar.
Valera Paloya.
Dia Rao.
Dolma Tsering.
Arby Reeves.
Ava Rudzinski.
Iza Schaub. Sophia Selensky.
Genevieve Shellpfeffer.
Lauren Skiba.
Elizabeth Shanks.
Aurora Swistor.
Caitlin Stowicki.
Olivia Ogudibia.
Gloria Tao.
Gabriel Huang.
Beverly Vandermus.
Jasmine Besseriel Gonzalez.
Mechanical Design Technology, Colin Arkin.
Ray T. Zung.
Justin Hardy.
Michael Fritzy. Xavier Hicks.
Owen Helmer.
James Noyd.
Emma Schwantes.
Garrett Thiel.
Biotechnology Laboratory Technician, Anjali Cardona.
Biotechnology Laboratory Support Assistant, School of Technology and Trades, Trinity French.
Kennedy Croning.
Addie Kolop.
Nohaya Salifu.
Zoe Salomon.
Jude McCullough.
Cabinet making and millwork, Caroline Branch.
Jack Smeedema.
Kurt Schneider.
Construction and Remodeling, Daniel Alcantara.
Carpentry Techniques, Micah Jenin.
Bill Barker.
Julius Badur.
Elizabeth Bruno.
Isaac Berg.
Dan Felly.
Ace Casperson.
Adrissa Njai.
Jason Sandoval.
Isaac Sandoval Miguel.
Alex Shinners.
Emmanuel Trejo.
Jonah Vang.
Dawson Wilhite.
Hanshan Wright Miller.
Electricity, Kate Lane.
Gas Metal Arc Welding, Chloe Peak.
Metal Fabrication, Nick Acerno.
Noah Gian.
Donovan Gordon.
Logan Hardiman.
Spencer Harrington.
Mitchell Langoff.
Christopher Cohn.
Asher Richter.
Shannon Wink.
Andre Vergel Varela.
Richard Spencer.
I know, right? Quality Control Technology, Rebecca Burney.
Haley Bain.
Welding, Vincent Azaro.
Grayson Chambers.
Stuart Canfield.
Dallas Coppernoll.
Asher Considine.
Stormy Hefko.
Leah Endres.
Noah I'm.
Nathan Howard.
Evan Reichart.
Evan Mathwig.
Max Sperry.
Angelica Sanchez.
Caleb Urbach.
Grace Terry.
Ethan Dahlhoff.
Andrew Wimmer.
Nick Hoffman.
Agricultural Equipment Technology, Nicholas Driscoll.
Joshua Lawler.
Charlie Lemke.
Linda Meinholz.
Danielle Perez Martinez.
Logan
Emily.
Riley.
Emily Vick.
Patrice Brown.
Benjamin Hewitt.
Diego Grunblad.
Anthony Myers.
Quinn Whiting.
Colin Ottoson.
Youssef Amraoui.
Evan Appleby.
Jackson Arnold Irby.
Richard Baena Reyes.
Harvey Bailey.
Christopher Brito.
Martha Esteban Lopez.
Jimmy Alejandro Fitzgibbon.
Ángel Valentín Flores Tapia.
Ethan Hansen.
Moreno.
David Jimenez.
Carlos Hernández Moreno.
Olivia King.
Adam Kasem.
Zach Lamazny.
Nathan Complin.
Joseph Peterson.
Dane Out.
Carlos Rios.
Quinn Pitts.
Maxwell Thomas.
Isaiah Taylor.
Adam Urban.
James Apoff.
Matthew Vogeley.
Quinn Vandegrift.
Vlad Yosipovich.
Aiden Wolowick.
Caleb Garcia.
Christopher Follis.
Oh, I know. Thomas Strelo.
Alex Gilbert.
Diesel and Heavy Equipment Technology, Jesus Mora de la Cruz.
Ryan Payne.
Ashton Turner.
J.J. Wolf.
Zach Zautke.
Diesel Equipment Technology, Jake Anderson.
Kaylin Collins.
Ben Strupp.
Weldon Benjamin Burkhalter.
Jaheim Bryant.
Now, graduates, by the power vested in me as president of Madison Area Technical College, I hereby charge you with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities to yourself, your parents and loved ones, your community, and your employers that accompany all graduates upon completion of your chosen curriculum. I know you will fulfill these responsibilities honorably and with pride. Graduates, as a symbol of this milestone in your lives and proof of your successful completion of your course of study, you may now place your tassels on the left side of your mortar board. Your accomplishments are now part of a shared legacy between Madison College and the communities that we serve. You are now part of Madison College history. Now, may our newest alumni, each one of you, please rise for the recessional. You will be led out of the arena by the Madison College World Drumming Ensemble and Handphibians. Please wait to be excused from your row. Guests, we ask that you please remain seated until the graduates have departed from the auditorium. Thank you.